So we're talking to the mother and all this. To my knowledge, she's not a suspect in this case right now.
As I dig deeper into the case of Madeline Soto, I am discovering some very disturbing and dark things. However, I can't shake the thought of whether the mom knew what was going on or not. I just can't stop thinking about that question. Half of me thinks, how can she not know, when this was going on for more than 2 years, in the family apartment? The other half wonders if she was so disconnected that she just had no idea. There are many possible scenarios when it comes to the mother. Firstly, she could have had no idea what was going on. I find it hard to believe, but it's possible. Secondly, she knew what was going on, but turned a blind eye or was in severe denial. If Madeline told her, maybe she just didn't want to believe it and put it out of her mind. Thirdly, she knew what was going on and allowed it. Maybe she even helped him cover it up. The interview that they did together, where she could be seen comforting him. I will never forget that interview. The mother of a missing child is comforting her boyfriend. That just seems odd to me. She was very calm throughout her interview, and even spoke about how they took Madeline's clothes to try and track her without shedding a tear. Was pretty interesting to watch. Can't help but wonder whether she knew all along what was going on in that house. In her interview she says, "We took her to school, we dropped her off close to the school," but then switches it up to say, "My boyfriend dropped her at school." I get an odd feeling about all of this.
Monday morning, we took her to school. We dropped her off close to school, across the street from a church, which is it's right next to the school. She crossed the street and walked to school, what we thought walked to school. My boyfriend who drove her to school drove away at that point. It was seen on video footage that she hung out in the parking lot of the church for a few minutes and then got up and walked towards the school.